We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go. We're ready to go, and it should be a good one as those New York Jets get set to face off with the Washington football team. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway here on EA Sports. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
On 1st and 10, Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Smith. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. 14.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. He'll layer this one out deep for Sims. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
2 things you can do in that situation. Run and punt the football or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. They'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 38-yard line.
I deserve that. It's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where you burn that. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up in the
And now with the play clock winding down, Adam Gase says, let's take a timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their 38. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out to give him a gain of 38. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. That's out to the left flat and complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Not much there, only a yard.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
A first carry for Josh Adams, the Notre Dame product. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
At the 17-yard line. That's a gain of 6.
They'll try and pick up the first down with Adams. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
The quick throw complete into the flat out left. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. And that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I've got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
Check, lady. 54 is a party now.
They'll try to run it in. Johnson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 6 yards puts him right on the doorstep, and now it'll be 4th and goal. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll run with a big man. This is Adams. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And Washington is able to come up with a goal line stand. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. From the end zone, Smith. That one is slant to McLaurin. And he gets this up just shy of the 15. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. 1st down. We're scoreless after 1. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They run the counter. It's Gibson. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 14.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. The gun, Smith. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Brian Poole that time there to get a hand on it.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage. Able to knock that one away.
He's going to wind up and air it out. into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
First and 10.
Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Darnold from the gun. He's going to look deep for Perriman. All the way to the 2-yard line. Darnold a sneak. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now Darnold keeps it, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Sam Darnold taking it in as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. So with 2nd and goal, still had a couple of downs to work with. They tried to sneak, and they got in.
I like the idea that they did it early in the down and distance count. 2nd down as opposed to waiting later on. I think it fooled them a little bit, but how about the push they got up front to get the quarterback through?
Big push and a touchdown to boot. Danny Johnson returning. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Poole. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long.
And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down.
Let's go, defense. Let's get off the field, defense. Shoot! Watch the shoot! Shoot! Shoot!
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. And that'll set them back 5. Here's Darnold now on second down. He'll air this one out from Mims. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
They'll take over.
That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. After the interception, here's Smith. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
That ties the game at 7. Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. On the return, Corey Ballantyne. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Play action. It's Darnold. He'll air this one out deep for Perriman. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Faking the give, Darnold. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. The play fake, and it's Darnold. But he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Chase Young with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They're going to go. It's Darnold. He's going to look deep for Perriman. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Now, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
On first down, it's Smith. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Smith, quick hitter here. It's complete. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A shotgun snap for Smith. He'll air this one out deep for Sims. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Smith. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Third and long, it's Smith. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
McLaurin, incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good, and this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the...
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll begin here with Adams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Adams. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
on 2nd and 9. Darnold. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Darnold.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
The tackle made back.
Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying it is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. That's Daron Payne with a sack that time.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fake.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. He'll air this one out deep for Perriman. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Brashad Perriman, 41 yards. And the Jets have taken the lead.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because give up the sack on the previous play, that just hurts those guys because they never want to see their guy get hit.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Jets 14, Washington 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now here's Johnson. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
From the 36, Smith. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, 1st down.
And the Washington 1st down.
Now it's Barber. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And down to the 19-yard line. That one good for 33 and a 1st. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. The quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
2nd down and goal. Smith toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Intended for Terry McLaurin. Incomplete. It's 3rd down and goal. From
Third and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. Running back, and he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a fourth down. So with a 4th and goal looming, we hit the end of 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
With the score, Jets 14, Washington 7.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Smith. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone, and that will force a turnover on downs. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell him to take care of the ball, and try to move forward.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. On 3rd down, they go with Adams. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
10 at the 24-yard line.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Crowder's got it over the middle. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 49 yards. A quick throw out wide, caught by Crowder. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
It's a gain of 5.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. All right.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
That's good.
The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
1st and goal.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Jets will extend their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Washington takes over 1st and 10. at their own 22-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Now a first down throw. It's Smith. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 33, and he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. The shotgun snap for Darnold. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the 50, it's Darnold. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Montez Sweat just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack. Off of play action, Darnold. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Brashad Perriman, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. So here's Darnold now as he'll lead his guys up to go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Makes the score Jets 28, Washington 7.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Steven Sims now on the return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Play action. It's Smith. He's going to let it fly. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Bryce Hall.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. 2 timeouts remaining defensively, but that shouldn't make much difference right here.
It really shouldn't, but a lot of coaches look at it similar to baseball with the intentional walk.
Always break. And Darnold going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Troy Apke.
I tell you, you don't have press conferences when you sign guys like this. But he's been a real difference maker so far. That's now 2 interceptions for him in the game. And when you're getting contributions up and down your 53-man roster, you're going to be all right.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Kelvin Harmon, the man he was looking for. And it's 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
To throw again, Smith. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Terry McLaurin, incomplete. It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Smith, going for it all. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Incomplete on the jump ball. It's 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. One last throw here for Smith. Looking for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Blesson Austin. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on.